Hey everyone, and welcome today, the last Black Friday recommendation video, the most important, because today I'll try to cover as many plugins as possible that you might not know exist or you forgot and you don't know by how much they're reduced. I'll present all of it to you, ranked by how important I think they are. Everything is linked down below in the description. Let's get started with the very first one. This right here is Plugin Boutique. It's my recommendation number one to get your plugins because you got all of them in there and you got all of the codes and everything you ever bought in there, as well as having right now during Black Friday the opportunity to get free stuff on top that usually in any other case would cost you. Let's check it really quick out. You can even buy something just for €1 and get it for free on top. So you either get T-Rex Studio, the bundle, Access, Monarch, which is like a MOOC clone, an advanced mastering course, or buy Beatmaker Vice. And as you can see, you just have a couple of days left, so hurry up, click the link in the description, check everything out. Let's start with the insane deals that are available right now. FabFilter. It's like the modern essential stuff every producer should own. FabFilter Pro Q3, among the best EQs. Same for Saturn, among the best saturation. I personally own, I think, almost every single plugin they have. The limiter, the Pro L2, is my go-to. They're all reduced by 25%, but if you don't have any of them, maybe consider the bundle. Maybe not the entire complete bundle because it's like 720. That's quite a lot. But the one for 349, I think, is a pretty good deal. Also, what I love is Volcano. It's in filter that does movement and has a lot of really cool presets. And there is one setting. Let me maybe show it to you really quick. So you can detach like the left and right channel. You see right here that you have like the frequency that you boost. Let's exaggerate it a little. And then it separates the left and right channel and it gives like such a cool effect. You can automate it. You can just, I sometimes use it on elements that are too boring sitting mono in the middle, but where spreading causes too much trouble, so you can just pick frequencies and shift them left and right. Love it. Then we got Melodyne. If you don't have it yet or you don't have it built into your DAW, get it. It's the most advanced vocal correcting plugin available, and it's heavily reduced in price, just $50. It's just the essential version, so check if that has enough features and functions for you. I personally use it on every single vocal I've ever released ever since Melodyne is available. Then if you're struggling with mastering and you need something that does everything in one, Ozone, of course, a recommendation. It has everything built in there. One plugin does it all. You can tweak it. It has AI implemented into it. And there are different versions available, from standard to an education version, the advanced version. And they're all reduced by 50 to 60%. Sound Toys, get the bundle. If you don't have it, get the bundle. Everything in there is brilliant. Track Spacer, €28, no brainer. It helps you to get certain frequencies more upfront in the mix by ducking other frequencies. So you can sidechain it. So whenever the vocal is singing, it reduces the entire instrumental, but it does it frequency based. It can detect the incoming audio. It saves a lot of time instead of doing it by hand, by volume automating things against each other. Then we got Vocal Align. That's a big one. If you work a lot with vocals, if you're a singer, songwriter doing your own vocal editing, get it. It does what it says, Vocal Align. You have, let me actually show you. So right here is the plugin. The guide track is something you sidechain in there. That's like the main vocal, for example. Then you have the dub track. That's maybe a harmony, maybe a double, a left and right, whatever. And it analyzes both of them, aligns them perfectly, and gives you an output that you can then export into your DAW. Saves so much time. Aligning vocals is very tedious, very annoying, and it's right now reduced by so much that it's like something you should definitely pick up if you work a lot with vocals and want to save time. Then we got Sonox. If you're interested in like standard EQs, compressors, like the stuff, the essentials you should have, it's a good entire bundle. Let's check out the best sellers. Yeah, Track Spacer, get it. Nectar 4, I don't own it yet. I have the previous version. They changed a lot and made it even more AI easy to use. That's the future of music making. And 28, I think I'll just get it right after this video. There's so much good stuff. Yeah, you see the Element bundle, 108. There's so much stuff. Super VHS, I showcased in another video, just $9.91. Gives you a little flavor, a vintage kind of sound. RC20 Retro, must have right now. Like the flutter, the flux, and all of these kind of effects are heavily used right now in modern dance music, urban music. Oh, this one is also a must-have, I think. Manipulator, developed by Infected Mushrooms and Polyverse. It's specifically made for vocal, like changing the vocal, the pitch, the harmonies, the formants. It's something I like to play around with. I usually use it on a second vocal layer and pitch it down to have like more bass in the voice if needed. But you can go crazy and make it sound like it's coming from outer space instead of being like a human voice anymore. It's really cool. Oh, that's insane. Mini Monster 2 for $39. If you don't have a Moog sounding plugin, get it. It's the most standard, the most used, and probably also the best synth sound available. Wow, there's so much stuff, guys. Crystalline, a reverb by Baby Audio. Really good. Really, really good. It's one of those companies that makes modern stuff. I personally like plugins that take things to the next level instead of just doing the old stuff. Oh, the Cable Guy bundle. That's also, yeah, I'd say almost a must-have. Halftime, very handy to slow down things in a very unique way. And then, of course, all of the available shaper tools. Basically, it's you can draw in volume, pan, and whatever effect automation over time. So throughout the entire song, it will repeat something. So you don't have to automate it yourself. It could be panning, it could be sidechaining, like ducking, using the kick as a source as possible. Very complex, probably the best for these type of LFO sidechaining effects. It's insane. When I started producing music, there were maybe 20, 40 plugins, most of them by Waves, and that was it. Now you can scroll for days and days and discover new stuff. Like, I think I'm very well educated on plugins, but a third of them, I don't really know. It's so much. Let me know in the comments if you think we have like a point where it's like too many plugins. It's really hard to keep up. So again, as every Black Friday video, my tip, get the demo, test it out, and check if you actually need it, because it will just clutter up your hard drive. And I think at a certain point where you have so many plugins that you don't even know which one to use, it will kill your productivity and inspiration when working on a new song. But there are certain things you just have to own to get a certain sound. For example, if you want to have that specific lo-fi sound, you need Decimort 2. It's a bit crusher, and by resampling it, you basically cut away the top frequencies. It's the Drake sound. You can also use it as a bit crusher, of course. Something that you should definitely have within your plugins. And I think that's basically it. Those are like my top picks. But all of it, the entire list, link down below in the description. Just click on it, go check it out for yourself, test the stuff, and use whatever you feel like you need and you don't have yet. There is one more thing I wanted to mention really quick. In my last video, I talked about RipX DAW. It's a DAW AI based that can extract stuff. And what I found out is it works crazy good with AI generated sounds. I opened up Suno, made an EDM song for the main stage at Tomorrowland. Let's maybe directly download it. Audio. I should maybe make a separate video about AI music, and like, it's just fun and crazy, but we're probably all a little afraid of it as well. Anyways, you just drag it in here. It separates out the stems. So yeah, it's separated out all of it. Now you can change the key, the tempo, you can exchange certain bits and pieces, move melodies around, or also just extract the MIDI and use the melody that the AI generated for your own song. It's really interesting if you start implementing it. You can also replace stuff. It's insane. And then sample it again. There are endless possibilities. Again, you can mark stuff, move it around, change it. There you go. It helps you to get control over the AI generated stuff back again. But I think maybe in a couple of years, you'll just talk to the AI and say, hey, replace the bass by another instrument, open the cutoff. That's maybe the future of music making. You just talk and it does it for you. ChatGPT voice, ChatGPT 4 with the voice thing is insane. I talked to it for like half an hour while driving, testing it, and it felt like talking to a human. It's insane. Like, I'm very excited for the future. Anyways, that's it. Thanks all for watching. Link everything down below in the description. See you soon again for another video. That's it.